Hi students, so in this class I will explain solve the following linear programming problem by using simplex method. So first observe here, they are given in this problem maximum of z equal to 40x1 plus 35x2. Subject to the constraints are x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 24, 3x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 60 and x1 comma x2 greater than or equal to 0. So before that we will check to apply the simplex method or not for this problem. So that means where it is satisfies the three conditions. First condition is objective function is maximization form. They are given objective function is maximization form. So first condition is satisfied. Second condition is inequalities are less than or equal to type. That is also satisfied. Third one is right hand side values are must be positive. So therefore we are applying the simplex method here, and also they are given here x1 comma x2 greater than or equal to 0. So therefore we are applying the simplex method. Now coming to solution. So in the solution part, so first we are coming to, so the standard LPP form is maximum of z equal to 40x1 plus 35x2 plus 0 into s1 plus 0 into s2. That means here we are adding the two slack variables because they are given only two conditions. We are adding the two slack variables. That coefficient values are in objective function always we are considered 0. Now coming to subject to the constraint. Subject to the constraint, first condition is they are given here x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 24. Now x1 plus x2 to converting into standard form, this less than or we are converting into standard form, we are adding here one slack variable x1 plus x2 plus s1 equal to 24. Now this we can write as in matrix form x1 plus x2 1 into s1. That means s1 variable is here, s2 is not here, therefore 0 into s2 equal to 24. Second condition is 3x1 plus 2x2 plus s2 equal to 60. This we can write as 3x1 plus 2x2 0 into s1 because s1 variable is not here, 1 into s2 equal to 60, and x1 comma x2 s1 and s2 greater than or equal to 0. Now initial basic feasible solution a x equal to b. Now a equal to, so what are the coefficient values of subject to the constraint values? That is here first I consider here first condition, that is x1 plus x2 1 into s1 plus 0 into s2. Here these coefficients are in this first row, that is x1 coefficient value is 1, x2 coefficient value is 1, s1 coefficient value is 1, s2 coefficient value is 0. Coming to second row means x1 coefficient value is 3, x2 coefficient value is 2, s1 coefficient value is 0 and s2 coefficient value is 1. Next capital X equal to what are the variables are here involved, that is x1 x2 s1 s2. b equal to, that is the right hand side values are 24 60. Now first after that I will explain what are the columns are we are having in initial simplex table. First one is bv equal to basic variable, cb equal to coefficient of basic variable, xb equal to value of the basic variable, cj equal to coefficient of objective function in standard LPP form. What are the objective function values, coefficient values are we are consider xb equal to we are consider what are the right hand side values, cb equal to coefficient of that basic variable, z equal to formula equal to summation cb into xb, zj equal to summation cb into xa, j equal to we are consider 1 comma 2 2 comma 3 and so on, x1 comma x2 equal to decision variables, k dot e means that is a key element, I dot v means that is a incoming variable, that is we are considered most negative value, o dot v means outgoing variable, that is a minimum positive value, m dot r means that is a minimum ratio. How do we calculate the minimum ratio value? That is a xb column divided by key column. So these are the columns are we are using to calculate the simplex table. Now coming to first initial simplex table. So in this initial simplex table, so first we are consider cb, bv, xb, x1, x2, s1, s2, and last column is minimum ratio. First we consider this x1 to s2, that is already they are given here A matrix values. So after that, here first coming to basic variable. How do we are taking s1 comma s2 is a basic variable. One corresponding variable is s1, that is the identity matrix 1 0 0 1. Here again this one corresponding variable is s2. Next we are giving this coefficient values also. S1 coefficient value is 0, s2 coefficient value is 0. Now xb is the right hand side values 2460. Now coming to how do we calculate the z value. Z equal to 0 into 24 plus 0 into 60. I given the formula z equal to summation cb into xb, that equal to 0 into 24 plus 0 into 60, that equal to 0. Now coming to zj. Zj equal to what is the formula here? Summation cb into xj, that means j equal to 1 2 3 4. Now first multiplying 0 into 1 plus 0 into 3, that equal to 0. 0 into 1 plus 0 into 2, that equal to 0. Next multiplying third column 0 into 1 plus 0 into 0, that equal to 0. Last column 0 into 0 plus 0 into 1, that equal to 0. Now zj minus cj, this is the zj row, this is the cj row. Zj minus cj equal to 0 minus 40, that is minus 40, 0 minus 35 minus 35, 0 minus 0, that equal to 0, 0 minus 0, that equal to 0. Now here generally zj minus cj values are, all values are positive values, that means greater than or equal to 0. So our problem is completed. But here we got the two negative values. Now in these two negative values we are consider the most negative value. Here the most negative value is 40. So therefore we are giving this is the incoming variable. This is the incoming variable. Now by using this x1 column and the xb column we will calculate the minimum ratio value. So why we are considering x1 column? Because this is a key column. That means minimum ratio equal to xb divided by x1. 24 divided by 1, that equal to 24. 60 divided by 3, that equal to 20. Now here also we are considered what is the minimum positive value. Here minimum positive value is 20. Therefore we are giving this is the key row, also known as this is the outgoing variable. Outgoing variable means in place of s2 variable, s1 variable is come here. That is the first step. Next one is we are converting this key element is 1. Above values are, below values are, we are converting into 0. Now coming to first simplex table. So first here also we are taking the same columns cb, bv, xb, x1, x2, s1, s2. Next we are taking the cj equal to, that is objective function value cj equal to x1 coefficient value is 40, x2 coefficient value is 35, s1 coefficient value is 0, s2 coefficient value is 0. Now first coming to here basic variable column. Here s1 variable is already s1 variable. Next in place of what is the variable is here entering variable is x1. I wrote it here s1, x1 is here. That coefficient value is 0, s1 coefficient value is 0, x1 coefficient value is 40. I wrote it here 40. Next here onwards from xb column onwards up to x2, s2 we calculate the values. So how do we will calculate? We are applying the row operations. What is the row operations are we are using to calculate r2 dash, that is r2 by 3, r1 dash equal to r1 dash, that is r1 minus r2 dash. So first apply r2 dash, that is r2 by 3. R2 row is, this is r2 row, that is a 30 3 2 0 1. I given row operation is r2 by 3. Why I am considering 3? Because to converting this element is 1, that is 60 divided by 3, that is 20. I wrote it here 20 here. Next 3 divided by 3, that equal to 1. 2 divided by 3, 2 by 3. 0 divided by 3, 0. 1 divided by 3, 1 by 3. Now apply the second row operation, that is r1 dash, r1 minus r2 dash. R1 equal to, I given here clearly, r1 values are here 24 1 1 1 0. I given here 24 1 1 0. Next I consider r2 dash. So this is the r2 dash values, r2 dash values, that is from he consider from xb to s2, that is 20 1 2 by 3 0 1 by 3. Now apply the row operation, that is r1 minus r2 dash equal to 24 minus 20 equal to 4, 1 minus 1 equal to 0, 1 minus 2 by 3 equal to 1 by 3, 1 minus 0 equal to 1, 0 minus 1 by 3 equal to minus 1 by 3. That means 4 0 1 by 3 1 minus 1 by 3. That means up to here we are calculated. Now coming to here also same procedure, here onward same procedure. First calculate the z value. Z value equal to 0 into 4 plus 40 into 20, that equal to 800. Next coming to z0. Z0 equal to summation cb into xj, that equal to 0 into 0 plus 40 into 1, that equal to 40. 0 into 1 by 3 plus 40 into 2 by 3, that is 60 divided by 3, 40 into 2, sorry, 80 divided by 3. Next one is 0 into 1 plus 40 into 0, that equal to 0. 0 into minus 1 by 3 plus 40 into 1 by 3, that equal to 40 by 3. Next coming to zj minus c0. Zj minus c0 is 40 minus 40, that equal to 0. 80 divided by 3 minus 35, that equal to minus 25 by 3. 0 minus 0, that equal to 0. 40 divided by 40 by 3 minus 0, that equal to 40 by 3. Now here also we are consider negative value. Here we are having only one negative value, therefore we are giving this is the incoming variable, that is minus 25 by 3. By using this, therefore we are giving this is a key column. By using key column we will calculate the minimum ratio value, that is here minimum ratio value equal to xb divided by x2 here, because x2 is a key column here, that is 4 divided by 1 by 3, that equal to 12. 20 divided by 2 by 3, that equal to 30. So therefore here minimum positive value is 12, therefore we are giving this is a key column, key row. So here intersection element is 1 by 3, that is the key element. 1 by 3 is the key element. Now we go for the next simplex table. So in this next simplex table also, here what is the outgoing variable? Here outgoing variable is s1. What is the incoming variable in place of outgoing variable? That is the x2. That means here in place of s1, here x2 variable is entered here. That is the first step. Next step is we are converting that element, that is a key element is we are converting into 1. So below element is we are converting into 0. Like that we are applying the row operations. Next coming to second simplex table. Second simplex table. So these are the row operations are we are applying. So that new row equal to, I consider here r1 double dash, next one is r2 double dash. Here also basic variable is x2, that is entered variable, that coefficient value is 35, x1 variable coefficient value is 40. From here xb column to s2 value we will calculate here. So how do we will calculate? That is the first row operation is r1 dash into 3. Second row operations are r2 dash minus 2 by 3 into r1 double dash. So r1 double dash is, this is r1 double dash value. So now coming to first row, that is a r1 double dash, that is r1 dash into 3. What about here first r1 dash values? R1 dash values are r1 dash values are 4 0 1 by 3 1 minus 1 by 3. So we are multiplying with 3, that is 4 into 3 12, 4 into 0 0, 3 into 4 12, 3 into 0 0, 3 into 1 by 3, that equal to 1, 3 into 1 3, minus 1 by 3 into 3, that equal to minus 1. Here this is the values, that is we are multiplying with only 3, that is 12 0 1 3 minus 1. Next operation is we are applying here r2 double dash is r2 dash minus 2 by 3 into r1 double dash. So I given here clearly calculation part is also r2 double dash values are 2 20 1 2 by 3 0 1 by 3. R1 double dash values are 12, 0, 1, 3, minus 1. First I am multiplying 2 by 3 into R1 double dash. That is, we get the values are 2 by 3 into 12. 2 by 3 into 12 means 3 1 just 3 4 just, that equal to 8. Like this value is 0. 1 into 2 by 3, that is 2 by 3. Here 3 3 is cancelled. 2. 2 by 3 into minus 1, minus 2 by 3. Now R2 dash minus 2 by 3 into R1 double dash, that is 20 minus 8 equal to 12. 1 minus 0, that equal to 1. 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3, that equal to 0. 0 minus 2, that equal to minus 2. 1 by 3 minus 2 by 3, that equal to value is 1. So these are the values are given here. 12, 1, 0, minus 2, 1. Now here also apply the same procedure, that is we calculate the z value. Z equal to 35 into 12 plus 40 into 12, that equal to 900. So next coming to zj column. So zj column equal to, we are multiplying summation cb into xj. J equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 4. Now 35 into 0 plus 40 into 1, that equal to 40. Next 35 into 1 plus 40 into 0, that equal to 35. 35 into 3 plus 40 into minus 2, that equal to 25. 35 into minus 1 plus 40 into 1, that equal to 5. Zj minus cj, that is 40 minus 40, that equal to 0. 35 minus 35, 0. 25 minus 0, 25. 5 minus 0, that is 5 minus 0, that equal, here we got the value is 5. 5. So all values are positive values. Right here 5 minus 0, that equal to 5. All values are positive values. So therefore maximum of z value equal to 900. Now what about here x1 value? X1 value is 12, x2 value is 12. X1 value, x2 value 12. So therefore all zj minus cj greater than or equal to 0, z equal to 900, x1 value is 12 and x2 value is 12. Now maximum, we are checking that value. Maximum of z equal to 40x1 plus 35x2, x1 equal to 12, x2 equal to also 12. We get the value equal to 900. Thank you.